It's become a regular part of life for some, preparing the voting stations as France goes to the polls again. An election cycle that has lasted months has finally come to an end, but with a complicated scenario now ahead. The day started with smiles for President Macron, who did his civic duty, casting his ballot in Le Touquet on the French Atlantic coast. Reality was to strike hours later, the country ignoring his pleas for a solid majority, instead rewarding others. The left-wing alliance under Jean-Luc Mélenchon, which only came together in May, has made tremendous strides. And its leader made it clear just how delighted he was at Macron's plight.
We have achieved the political objective that we had set ourselves in less than a month, to bring down the one who, with such arrogance, had twisted the arm of the whole country, who had been elected without knowing what for.
It was also a good result for the far right. Marine Le Pen's National Rally Party projected to win over 80 seats after having only 8 in the previous parliament.
We will create a strong opposition which does not connive, but is a responsible opposition, one that respects institutions and is always constructive. Our one and only compass is the interest of France and the French people.
When he won the presidential election in April, Emmanuel Macron became the first person to get a second term at the Élysée Palace in over 2 decades. He was riding high, but no longer. The country has spoken. His wings have been clipped, and this was an unexpected result for Emmanuel Macron. His alliance a long way from the absolute majority they needed. So the horse trading now begins, and if he's going to govern effectively over the next 5 years, he's possibly looking at a coalition with other parties. It could be with the Conservatives, who rebounded from a disastrous presidential campaign to gain more than 70 seats, or govern step by step, signing deals depending on the legislation. Under Macron's tenure, the government's handling of the economy has been praised, and unemployment is the lowest for 15 years. But his leadership style has often rankled. It will now take some serious compromise and negotiation to reboot the Macron presidency. Francis Collings, TRT World, Paris.